everyone, it's Natalie, and so it is now August, in case you don't own a calendar or a phone. We're really off to a good start. So since it's August, that means a lot of people are going back to school. So since I'm going into my sophomore year of high school, and I have survived my freshman year for the most part, I feel like I can now give you some advice on how to survive your freshman year. So I have a list of frequently asked questions about freshman year of high school that I'm going to be answering. Is there such thing as Freshman Friday? I feel like a more broad question would be, do upperclassmen beat up freshmen? And my answer to that is no. Movies like to depict high school that way, where like if you're a freshman, everyone looks down on you and people are going to beat you up every single day. But it doesn't happen. Like, honestly, don't get any information about what high school is like based off of movies. Whether it is good information or bad information, just don't get information from movies. Literally none of the things that happen in real life. So don't get your hopes up too high for the good things you see, and don't be too scared for the bad things you see, such as stuff like that. Am I going to get lost trying to find my classes? Probably on the first day. I mean, hopefully you'll have an orientation. I know at my school we had step-up day when we were in 8th grade, so we went to the high school and had a tour, and then we had an orientation the day before school started, so we went to all of our classes and found out where everything was. During your orientation, hopefully there will be people in the hallways to lead you in the right direction, and hopefully you remember. And if not, then you'll find your way. It's not like you're going to get lost and end up halfway across the world. You'll eventually get to class, and I mean, within a couple of days, you'll find your classes. So it won't be that bad. Just don't worry about it. Try your hardest. Pretend like you know what you're doing. Pretend like you know where you're going, and you'll be fine. What happens if I'm late to school or class? I feel like this is kind of going off of the last question, because the first week of school, no teacher, I mean, unless you have a really, really bad teacher, but like no good teacher is going to give you a detention or like be mad at you in any way for being late to their class, because they understand that you're in a new school. It's your first week. You haven't really been doing this for a long time. So they're not gonna get mad at you for the first week, 2, maybe even 3. But like if you start being late to class like later on in the year, then obviously you would need a pass if you're going to be late and you have a reason. If you don't have a reason and you're just talking to your friends, you probably will get a detention depending on how late you are. A lot of schools do it different ways. Obviously, you're going to be marked tardy. That's kind of how it works. So yeah, just try your best not to be late. It's really not that hard to get to classes. I was really nervous. I was like, we only have 5 minutes to get to class. How am I supposed to do this? I literally always got to class within like 2 minutes. I think I was only late to 1 class throughout my entire freshman year, and I literally got in there like 2 seconds after the bell rang. So you'll be fine again. What if I don't make friends or my old friends disown me? Can we just appreciate the second part of that question? Or my old friends disown me. If your old friends disown you, then they probably weren't your friends to begin with, to be completely honest. Like, anyone who like goes into high school and they're like, I'm in high school now, I'm gonna be all cool, and like, you're not cool, so I don't need you. You don't need them either, so just don't worry about it, because that's just rude, and you don't want them to be your friend anyway if they do that. And not making friends is not going to happen. I mean, like, it's very unrealistic to not make friends, especially if you are trying to make friends, which you obviously are if you're asking this question. But like, just in your classes, just talk to someone. Wear merch. That's honestly, do it. Wear merch. I made so many friends because we were into like the same bands or same TV shows and stuff. So that's a good tip. Yeah, do that. What should I wear? Wear merch. No, okay. As long as you are following your school's dress code, then feel free to wear whatever you want. Like, don't just wear something because it's the cool thing to wear, and don't just wear something to fit in. Wear whatever you want to wear. Generally be yourself. So yeah, that's all of the questions that were on the freshman frequently asked questions thing that I found on the internet and decided to answer. So if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to start doing the question thing where people ask questions and maybe no one will reply, but I'm going to try anyway. So my question for you is, what is one piece of advice that you wish someone would have given you going into whatever school year or just school in general? And remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing back to school videos all this month and maybe some regular videos thrown in there. I'm not really gonna give any like definite thing. I mean, I have a definite thing, but I'm not gonna say my definite thing because it probably won't happen. And I will see all of you beautiful people next time.